Okay, so that takes us to Sandbox 10. And in Sandbox 10, I call it error Pokemon because I want you to catch them all. See what I did there? I know, it's kind of sad. Yep, I'm almost 50. So it's a bad combination of my age and dad humor and the era that I grew up in. It's just so weird. Yeah, sorry. Um, this is universal, possibly true. So all you're going to be doing here is you're going to go through and try each of these pieces of code so you can see for yourself what kind of errors you get. And the other good byproduct, this will help you with obviously error handling, but the other good byproduct of experiencing these errors and what causes them is that it's going to help you in your programming, because what I'm specifically showing you here is like what not to do kinds of things. Like if you're doing this, it's going to generate this kind of error. So if you run your code in the future and you get a type error, you will probably know that that means that you're trying to do something with a data type or a variable type that's not allowable with the data type that you're using. Like trying to add a string and an integer will generate a type error. A name error basically says, hey, whatever that thing you're referring to, the variable or the container that you're referring to, it doesn't exist. That's what name error says. So each one of these has its own characteristics. And so by going through these and giving it a shot, you can just copy and paste that code or you can retype it. But pay attention to how that code is structured and what kind of error you get, because it will be very helpful in determining things in the future and also capturing those specific types of errors. Some of these are really common, some of these are less common. Key error is that's something you're going to run into if you're using lists and arrays and dictionaries and list types. A key error basically says whatever the index or key that you're referring to in that list doesn't exist. So a lot of these are just referring to things that don't exist. But anyway, so those are just different um, things, different errors that you might watch out for. And so really all you have to do is walk through this code, take a screenshot of when it's done, and that's Sandbox 10.